What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about the meaning of Canadian Boxing Day. This will explain Boxing Day to me, an American who has no idea what's going on here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna give you the rundown with this video I found. I could have just found a YouTube video that explained what Boxing Day is. I've been made aware that Boxing Day is this holiday, this day after Christmas that I'm not quite sure what happens, but there might be boxing involved or or buying stuff online. I'm not quite sure on that. But I could have just found a video that explained it like normally to me, which probably would have been smart. But instead, I have this video here, which appears to explain what Boxing Day is in Canada, but in the style of like a children's puppet show. And I can't tell if it's a satire or a joke or serious, but the thing is, it seems really entertaining. Like, this is going to be very entertaining, which I think everyone can appreciate. So I thought, why not? This video says it will explain the true meaning of Boxing Day to me, and I say, fair enough, let's take a look.
Hello, boys and girls. This is a very special time of year and a very special holiday. You know what that holiday is? That's right, Boxing Day.
But Simon, what is Boxing Day?
Oh my goodness, Gib. You don't know what Boxing Day is?
Right.
For the purposes of this bit, we'll say that I don't.
Well, I have just the thing to teach you about this wonderful holiday.
What is that supposed to be? I'm sorry, I can't ignore it any longer. Is it a dog? A raccoon? Is it... Its hair is sticking out. On end. Okay, let's keep going.
Would you like to read a book with me?
Do I have a choice?
Great! The book is Sarah and the True Meaning of Boxing Day.
Okay.
It was the day after Christmas, and Sarah was sitting by the fireplace with her new toys. All of a sudden, her dad burst through the door, his arms filled with boxes and bags.
Okay.
He'd gotten up very early that day, which was surprising since he'd been up so late the night before with Sarah's uncle, yelling loudly about sports. "What's all that stuff?" said Sarah. Her dad laughed and said, "Why, it's a 50-inch flat-screen TV, a PS4, and a new camera I'll probably use." "But why did you buy those things? Didn't we just give each other presents yesterday?" Sarah asked. She was confused. "Sarah, I bought all these things because this is all the stuff I really wanted for Christmas. Do you think I was going to be happy getting a pair of thermal gloves from your mother or a fishing rod from Grandma?"
I don't know what's going on, but I'm really glad I picked this video. Getting explained in a like a children's cartoon book is it's working for me. So far we have the dad who bought himself a bunch of extra presents because he correctly assumed no one would get him the television and PlayStation that he wanted. I'm still not quite sure what Boxing Day is, but let's continue.
"But you told Grandma you liked the fishing rod," said Sarah. "Of course I do," he said, "but I can't watch a Blu-ray of Fast and the Furious 6 on a fishing rod. Can I watch Fast and the Furious 6?
Fast and the Furious 6, aren't we up to... When was this made? This was made 10 years ago, by the way. Doesn't matter. It's gotta still be relevant to some extent, except I'm pretty sure we're up to Fast and the Furious 9 at this point.
No, Vin Diesel is for daddies."
Who wrote this?
"Sarah," her dad smiled, "it's time you learned what Boxing Day is all about."
Yes.
"What in the world is Boxing Day?"
Yes.
asked Sarah, her eyes growing wide.
What is it?
Was there really a whole holiday she'd never heard of?
Right.
Sarah's father put down his flat-screen TV and put a kindly arm around her shoulder. "You see, lots of people think Boxing Day is just the day after Christmas, but really Christmas is the day before Boxing Day." Sarah was confused. "Isn't that the same thing? You know all the Greek and Roman gods, right?"
They're mad, they're making it sound like Boxing Day. Boxing Day is the real holiday. Psh, Christmas, yeah, whatever.
"Like Zeus and Kratos and the Kraken?" Sarah nodded, and her dad continued. "Well, the most beloved of the gods was Boxidus, the god of savings. who offered the ancient Greeks up to 70% off.
Okay.
70% off what? She asked. But her dad ignored her and kept talking. To celebrate Boxidus, people went out and shopped all day, and then afterwards there were feasts and dancing and friendly times, as everyone celebrated with their new stuff.
Okay, this is another thing that I heard somewhere. Is Boxing Day at this point just about like, oh, is it equivalent to like Black Friday, where it's just a bunch of stuff on sale? Is this just a holiday for buying stuff online is at a discount? Is that what Boxing Day is?
It was the best and biggest holiday of the year. But I thought Christmas was the biggest holiday of the year, followed by American Thanksgiving and the Super Bowl, Sarah said.
Yeah.
Her dad laughed. That may be true today, but a long time ago, Christmas was just sort of a pre-show for Boxing Day. Then over thousands and thousands of years, Christmas became more popular.
All right, this is the drawback of choosing this video. I can't tell if he's making a joke or not, or what's real and what's not here.
Eventually, it became so popular that people started associating Christmas things like peace and love and family with this time of the year, instead of what it's supposed to be about, shopping and bargains and getting a better deal than other people.
Does Child Protective Services enter this story at any point?
No. Does that mean everyone forgot about Boxidus then? Said Sarah, feeling sad. Yes, the Americans did, sweetie, said her father kindly. But in Canada, he lives on in our hearts, our minds, and our $399 50-inch flat-screen TVs.
Okay, the Greek god Boxidus, I am assuming, is a joke.
Not including tax and warranty. So,
But if he's real, I'm very sorry.
did you learn the true meaning of Boxing Day? Yeah, next year I only want cash and gift cards for Christmas so I can go shopping on Boxing Day, she
Right.
said happily. That's my girl, said her father. Oh, Sarah suddenly realized. I have some Christmas money from Grandma. Should I go Boxing Day shopping now? Oh, honey, no, her father laughed. It's almost 11 a.m. You have to get up at like 5. All the good stuff is gone, and it's mostly just crap left.
Okay, I'm 100% gonna look up what Boxing Day is right after this video. So don't worry, I'm gonna get the real answer here, one way or another.
Sarah thought for a moment and said, well then I'm gonna start making my list for next year's Boxing Day right away. Well, maybe hold off until we see what Apple announces in June. Well, boys and girls, wasn't that a nice story? It was, wasn't it?
Okay.
You know what that story was trying to teach us?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, it was pretty obvious.
That's right. Don't miss out like little Sarah. Make sure you tell your parents to line up nice and early on Boxing Day for all that Magic Land merchandise.
Ha! Ha! Back in 2013 when you had to go physically walk somewhere to buy stuff. Psh, imagine that. That is just sad. Primitive times, really. Now you can just sit in your chair at home and have stuff delivered to you. Thank goodness.
I hate you so much.
All right. Well, that was a good little skit. It was funny, but I'm not sure it explained exactly everything about Boxing Day. Did the comment? Oh wait, this was by Loading Ready Run. I liked it. Like, that was a funny skit. But if I'm just listening to this video and that's the only explanation I have, it's just telling me that Boxing Day is some like corporate holiday for buying stuff, which could be true. Could be true. But then why is it called Boxing Day? You know, the word boxing? Is it? I thought, was there something about like how there's a bunch of boxes left over from Christmas and having to throw them out or disassemble them? Or do the comments say anything? I live in Canada and I've never heard of Boxidus. Yeah, I thought that was a joke, right? Now I don't know what's real after reading that comment. Okay, time to go to Google. Boxing Day. I'm just typing in Boxing Day. Okay, December 26th. What is Boxing Day celebrated for? Dates back to the 19th century when wealthy British families would pack gifts in boxes for the less fortunate. Oh, wait, this is kind of wholesome. Families of workers' servants received special Christmas boxes from their employers and would be given the day off. Wait, that's nice. That's actually nice. Okay. That's what I want Boxing Day to be. All right, Wikipedia says Boxing Day is a holiday celebrated after Christmas, uh, occurring on the second day of Christmastide. Though it originated as a holiday to give gifts to the poor, today's Boxing Day is primarily known as a shopping holiday. Okay, this is starting to make much more sense. I'm going to do Boxing Day Canada. I'm going to search Boxing Day Canada. Why do they call it Boxing Day in Canada? The BBC explains that Boxing Day got its name when Queen Victoria held the throne in the 1800s and is born out of the tradition of wealthy families boxing up gifts to give to the poor. Okay, see, this is much better. This is okay. My faith in humanity is slowly getting restored here. It is not necessarily entirely devoted to 70% off televisions. It stems from boxing up gifts in the good old days to give to the less fortunate, which is very nice. But as time has gone on, I imagine, gosh, is there anything else I can look up here? Oh wait, this was written 3 days ago. This article was written 3 days ago. What is Boxing Day? Yes, here we go. This is what I need. Celebrated on 26th. The origin for the story is up for debate. Commonly known that it was a day off for servants and working class. Wealthy business owners would give their employees and staff Christmas leftovers and other presents. The food and gifts were usually wrapped in a box, hence the holiday's name. Okay, that's the third time I've read that now, so I think that is true. I think that is definitely true. In other histories, the holiday was meant to collect donations and distribute charity to the poor. Okay, so I would imagine, even if the holiday in the modern day, right now, we're sitting here in 2022, there is probably a lot of online shopping or physical shopping and deals and price markdowns that people associate with this day in Canada and take advantage of. That's fine. The other thing that I'm thinking is some of the historical associations of Boxing Day must still exist, right? Like just people donating to charity, maybe donating gifts to charity and other stuff like that for the less fortunate. That could still be happening on Boxing Day in Canada. Knowing Canada, like I know Canada, at least the amount I know, that definitely sounds like something that Canadians would do. So I very much think, all right, let's keep reading actually. Maybe it'll tell me. I don't need to speculate. I have more information here. Oh, how does Canada celebrate Boxing Day? Boxing Day in Canada is a public holiday for 8 out of 10 provinces. Oh, it's an actual public holiday, like a real official holiday. I don't know why did I think it wouldn't be? I think because I was starting to associate it with Black Friday shopping. It is not a publicly recognized holiday in Alberta and British Columbia, so many Canadians will still go back to work on the 26th. Huh, it's too bad. Even as the holiday is celebrated worldwide, Canadians have their own unique traditions for this holiday. Ah, yeah. We have Canadian-specific traditions for Boxing Day. I love it. Here we go. Boxing Day in Canada has become a makeshift version of U.S.'s Black Friday. Uh-oh. Not that this... I'm exaggerating a little bit. It's not the end of the world. But I liked the whole charity and giving twist a little better than another Black Friday. Boxing Day provides fantastic shopping discounts at many stores, okay? Great opportunity to run to the stores, snag your last-minute favorites. Some shoppers will wait in line for hours, yeah, just like Black Friday in America. Christmas leftovers. One of the best parts of celebrating Boxing Day in Canada is indulging in some Christmas dinner leftovers. Oh, known as Boxing Day brunch. Right. This is certainly something that exists in America. We don't really have a word for it, though, like Boxing Day brunch or Boxing Day leftovers or anything like that. It's just like, oh, we're probably going to eat the leftover Christmas food tomorrow. Okay, sounds good. There's no official thing for it. Okay, so that's an association with Boxing Day, eating the leftover food from Christmas. Many Canadians will partake in the British tradition of serving Yorkshire pudding, and other guests will enjoy sandwiches made from Christmas leftovers. Yes. Boxing Day brunch is a nod to the holiday's old tradition of sending out your leftovers, plus it's a chance to share more time with family and friends. Right. Mumming. Wait, I think mumming. I learned about mumming. I know this word. Yeah, this is just from, this is literally from yesterday. Mumming is a bit of an older tradition, especially in Newfoundland, to play folk music. Wait. Part of the 12 Days of Christmas. In Canada, people dress up in crazy costumes and play pranks on their neighbors. I didn't remember that there were pranks. These mummers recite poems, put on plays, walk in a parade. Right, the mumming. Yeah, I did learn a little bit about this. Okay, cool. Right. That happens after Christmas. Watching World Juniors ice hockey. Yeah, I hadn't heard of that one, but that sounds so Canadian. Another way Canadians celebrate Boxing Day is to cheer on their favorite sports team. Canadians will go skating, curling, or watch their Canadian World Juniors team. Cool. I didn't know that. World Juniors Ice Hockey Championships begins on Boxing Day. Okay. Runs for 31 games over 10 days. Whoa, that is actually cool. It's a 10-day tournament? Oh, that's actually really cool. Canadians celebrate the start of the championship on 26, Boxing Day. Sending money from Canada. If you can't decide, this is just some kind of ad for Western Union. No, I've been tricked. Okay. Well, it's fine because this random Western Union blog thing taught me way more about Boxing Day than this random YouTube video. Although maybe the YouTube video did teach me something. I shouldn't harp on it that much. It did, because apparently a big part of Boxing Day in the modern day is that you get like good deals on buying stuff, which I'm down for. I'm not going to deny it. I'm American. I'm down for good deals. We just don't have that association really with the day right after Christmas. But this is cool. It's just like the little girl in the story at the beginning of this said. How is there an entire holiday that I had never heard of ever? I guarantee you, if you were to ask any American randomly, for the 99.9% have never heard of Boxing Day. I was like, what is this? Boxing Day? How have I never heard of an entire holiday? It's very fun. That's one of the most fun things that can happen when looking up random stuff about Canada. You just get a random holiday gets poofed into existence from my point of view, and it's wonderful learning about it. So I enjoyed this. I think I understand Boxing Day much better. It took a second there. I think I get it. Very cool. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this reaction, feel free to give it a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada, Canadian culture, stuff in Canada that I have never heard of before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time, and happy Boxing Day!